let's talk about Lyft's new announcement earlier today, Earnings Assistant, which is an AI generative tool, which I will let you talk about. I will be right back, but you can go through this right now.
Okay, sounds good. So, folks, please go to www.therideshareguy.com and subscribe to our free, free newsletter. My article went out literally an hour before the show because we got this a few days ago under embargo. We couldn't talk about it until Lyft announced it, and they announced it at 8 a.m. Eastern this morning. We released the video, we released the newsletter article. Please go read it. I didn't pull any punches. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I call it the way I see it. But this is Lyft's announcement. Lyft introducing AI-powered earnings assistant and more. Now, I like the more part. We're going to get there in a minute. Let me see if I can run this next. Okay, cool. So Lyft will be launching Earnings Assistant, an industry-first AI-powered tool designed to help drivers eliminate the daily guesswork of when and where to drive. This new and innovative technology leverages real-time and historical data like airport arrivals, local events, and turbo times to empower drivers with insights and help them optimize their time on the road. So please go check the article. Even if you're not subscribed, it's free. Okay, there's really zero attachment to it. Just go subscribe and you'll get newsletters probably a couple, 3 times a week. My articles, Jay's articles, we write articles, we send it out. And so on the article, we have screenshots of the way it looks, and we have screenshots here as well. It's going to look like this. So it's going to be in your app. You're going to say to the AI, create a driving plan for me for today from 3 to 8 p.m. Okay? And then it's going to go, let me think about it. Okay? And then it'll say, understanding your preferences. Then it'll say, searching for opportunities. This is all AI doing this. And then it's going to give you a plan for your driving between 3 and 8 p.m. Okay? So let's go back to the old one. So it's going to do it for you and put out a plan, and you're just going to follow that plan. Hopefully it'll make you more money. I said it in the article. I'm not going to give up what I wrote in the article. You guys need to go read the article. Personalized plans. Drivers can generate a plan for upcoming driving session that is tailored to their schedule and preferences, allowing them to hit the road with confidence. Step-by-step reminders, real-time guidance. Now, there's 2 other things in here that I commented in the article, in my piece that went out in the newsletter. Uber started issuing these things called driver accomplishment letter. I really like this. Okay? Why? We're in the service industry. We get 20, if we're full-time, we get 20 or 30 people in our cars. It improves our communication skills. You never know who you're going to get in the car, because rideshare driving is not a career. Okay? I highly recommend, actually, that you put rideshare driving in your resume if you're going for an interview, because you are in the service industry. You'll learn how to talk to people. You'll learn how to listen to people by doing rideshare, and your networking ability will immensely improve if you're doing 20, 30 trips a day. You never know who's going to get in. You're going to get in your car. That may be your next boss. He may be offering you a job. It may be actually, you may be interviewing you while he's sitting in the backseat or she's sitting in the backseat. I like this one. And the new improved Lyft rewards, I really like this one. There's more chances of you to become elite now, to get some of those juicy scheduled trips. In most U.S. regions, drivers will soon be able to earn points on every ride, no matter when and where they drive, and they can redeem their points for rewards like cash, gift cards, service for their cars, but more importantly, some of those scheduled trips that are airport trips and stuff that are more lucrative for you. And yeah, it's going to look like this in your app. Now, in the article, again, you have to go to the article. There's a wait list that they started today. There's a link. It says here, right there. It's in my article. Go click on here or go to the Lyft blog and sign up for it. And there's a wait list for it, but they're going to release it slowly, hopefully nationwide, and it's going to look like this. and from Jeremy, who was supposed to come on every 3 months, but I guess he's also not doing that. And there's a quote from him as well. So yeah, that's what we have. It's called Earnings Assistant. For me, and Chris will end this, for me, the benefit of the doubt, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Is it going to make you more money? I don't know. Time will tell. I think this is a great idea for newbies. But for veterans like me and most of you on the chat, I already know, you know what the rules of engagement are. You know when and where to drive. You know the rhythm of your city. You know the traffic patterns of your city. You know what to do when you wake up early or what, split shift or whatever you're doing. So for veterans like me and you guys, AI is here. But for newbies who are signing up to do it, I think it's a good idea. So there you go.
I think it can be helpful for understanding certain things at a glance. When it comes down to it, though, if a lot of people are using this and a lot of people are following it, I think it's definitely going to be skewed into Lyft's favor, into dispersing drivers, keeping them, making sure that they're going to be on the platform at certain times when they expect, slowdowns and things like that. So they can go back to what we were talking about earlier, eliminate surge pricing without actually eliminating surge pricing. So I think that these algorithms are very well trained at this point to be able to handle a lot of different situations, and be curtailed just enough to disperse drivers more evenly across the board, and things like that. Honestly, it's as you said, it's going to be good for new drivers to get it, but this is where companies like Solo and Gridwise using their apps is going to be good. Also, just using what's already on the app itself when it comes to Lyft or Uber, like the arrivals, what events are going on in your area. The problem is there's only a certain amount of events that they know of. They don't know the events that are happening that are smaller, like smaller music venues or festivals that may be going on or whatever might be going on in a particular area. And so, yeah, this is where you could use, as I said on the video, you could use Facebook's Meta AI to find out what events are happening. You could use ChatGPT to scour the internet and see what events are happening. So if you want to plan your day based on events, what's going on, where things are happening, you could potentially do that. The other thing is paying attention to the app itself, seeing where the actual occurrences of surge are happening, not necessarily the random, when it's regular. And then you drive in those particular areas when it's busy. You know those areas, you get to know it. So yeah, like you said, if you've been driving for a little while, this is probably going to be a big nothing burger. But for a newbie, somebody who's trying to understand, it's probably going to be good for them, at least to start beginning. But I would not rely on this solely in any way, shape, or form.
I think they want to increase utilization rate, right? So if you do give AI your daily driving hours, it'll spit out one thing. Caution, always skeptic that I am. Is the AI going to direct you to places where Lyft knows there's going to be future demand, so they just populate drivers there? I am not sure. I'm pretty sure that happens already now. But look, man, AI is part of us these days, right? We all use ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever we do, or Grok. The point is, I don't want to say it's a nothing burger, but until there is some concrete evidence, right, that drivers are going to earn more money because their earnings have not kept pace with inflation since 2019, is something that needs to be talked about, as opposed to all these things, AI tools, earnings assistant. How about you name this earnings increaser or something, right? They don't do that because they know it's not going to increase earnings. And that's my problem with all of these things. Yes, we appreciate it. Nice, good, whatever. But my eye is here. When I wake up in the morning, I exactly know where my car is going to be next half hour, next hour, what city, where I'm going to drive, what I'm going to do. I don't need anybody to direct me. However, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. And I said that in the article. Please go read it in the article. Use it. If you're using it, give me your impressions. Email me, Sergio at therideshareguy.com. I'm sure Lyft would want to hear that as well. And I'm sure they put a lot of work into this. And but nowhere in the announcement that it says it's going to earn drivers more money. That's it.
Yep.
And if it is,
Yes,
I'm on down.
They should call it like planner, earnings planner, or day planner, or something like that, because that's really what it is. It's just a planner. But yeah, like I said, I think it's going to be more, to kind of control where drivers are going to be going, saying like, oh, here, go, these are a couple of things. But either way, what would really be nice is filters. What filters are coming in? What rides are coming in? So if you want to, not hit a certain threshold, then it doesn't even pop up. But you never see that.
So anyway, article is in this newsletter. Please go sign up. Seriously. I mean, you guys are missing a lot. And videos out. And until next time, Lyft. There you go.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.